Good morning. My name is Annie, and welcome to the Walking Word, where we go through the Bible in a year. Um, Today we're reading Genesis chapter 36. But please remember, in order for you to finish the Bible in a year, you need to read a minimum of 5 chapters a day. You can do more. The average chapter is less than 5 minutes to read, to be honest. 5 to 7 minutes max, and that's because I'm a slow reader. I prefer reading slowly. But for you, I know you're a sharp person. I know you can do it in less than five. So, Genesis chapter 36, the Edomite lists. These are the descendants of Esau, that is Edom. So, later on in scripture, we'll start seeing the Edomites. Then you'll understand they come from the lineage of Esau. Okay, these are the descendants of Esau, that is Edom. Esau took his wives from among the Canaanite women, Ada, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, Oholibama, granddaughter, through Anna of Zibeon the Hivite, and Basmath, daughter of Ishmael and sister of Nebaioth. Do you remember Basmath was um, Ishmael, Isaac's brother? Basically, Esau took his uncle's daughter and married her. But we're not judging. Let's continue. And Basmath, daughter of Ishmael and sister of Nebaioth. Ada bore Eliphaz to Esau, Basmath both Reuel, and Oholibah bore Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. Later on, we'll hear about Korah. These are the sons of Esau, who were born to him in the land of Canaan. Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, and all the members of his household, as well as his livestock, comprising various animals and all the property he had acquired in the land of Canaan, and went to the land of Seir, out, out of the way of his brother Jacob. So remember, they had reunited, but now Jacob chose to go live in Succoth. You remember where he built the booths? Then, of course, Esau chose to go live in Seir. So that's where he went. So they wanted to be away from each other. Their possessions had become too great for them to dwell together, and the land in which they were staying could not support them because of their livestock. So Esau settled in the highlands of Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay. These are the descendants of Esau, ancestor of the Edomites in the highlands of Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, son of Esau's wife Ada, and Reuel, son of Esau's wife Basmath. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Esau's son Eliphaz had a concubine called Timnah, and she bore Amalek and Eliphaz. We'll hear about the Amalekites later. These are the descendants of Esau's wife, Ada, or Ada. The sons of Reuel were Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These are the descendants of Esau's wife, Basmath. The descendants of Esau's wife, Oholibama, granddaughter through Anna of Zibeon, whom she bore to Esau, were Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. The following are the clans of Esau's descendants: the descendants of Eliphaz, Esau's firstborn, the clans of Teman, Omar, Zepho, Kenaz, Korah, Gatam, and Amalek. These are the clans of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. They are descended from Ada. From Ada. The descendants of Esau's son, Reuel, the clans of Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These are the clans of Reuel in the land of Edom. They are descended from Esau's wife Basmath. The descendants of Esau's wife Oholibama. The clans of Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. These are the clans of Esau's wife Oholibama, daughter of Anna. Such are the descendants of Esau. That is Edom. You'll notice scripture has repeated these statements over and over again. So from verse 1 to about verse 20, it's just a repetition of who they are. So whenever you see the Bible repeat, means that it has significance later, or it might actually reveal its significance in the moment, but you'll notice why all these tribes matter later. Okay? The following are the descendants of Ser, the Horite, the original settlers in the land: Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Bishan. They are the Horite clans descended from Ser in the land of Edom. Lotan's descendants were Hori, Heman. Lotan's sister was Timnah. Shobal's descendants were Alvan, Mahanath, Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. Mhm. Zibeon's descendants were Aiah and Anna. He is the Anna who found water in the desert while he was pasturing the asses of his father Zibeon. The descendants of Anna were Dishon and Oholibama, daughter of Anna. The descendants of Dishon were Hemdan, Eshban, Ithran, and Cheran. Mhm. The descendants of Ezer were Bilhan, Zavan, and Akan. The descendants of Bishan were Uz and Aran. These are the Horite clans, the clans of Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. They were the clans of the Horites, clan by clan, in the land of Seir. The following are the kings who reigned in the land of Edom before any king reigned over the Israelites. Aha. So we can tell Edom started forming some form of monarchy, some form of kingdom. Bela, son of Beor, keep the name Beor in mind. It comes later on in scripture, and we'll see who it is. Bela, son of Beor, became king of Edom. The name of the city was Dinhaba. When Bela died, Jobab, son of Zerah, from Bozrah, succeeded him as king. When Jobab died, Husham, from the land of the Temanites succeeded him as king. He defeated the Midianites in the country of Moab. He defeated the Midianites. Remember, one of the children of Ham were the Midianites. Then remember, one of the children, or one of the lineages of Ishmael, right, also bore the Midianites. But let's continue. He defeated the Midianites in the country of Moab. The name of the city was Avith. When Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, succeeded him as king. When Hadad died, Shamla from Masrekah succeeded him as king. When Samla died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the river. If you can remember, the name Jehovah Rehoboth was the place, one of the altars Jacob built, right? So, from Rehoboth on the river, succeeded him as king. When Shaul died, Baal Hanan, son of Akbor, succeeded him as king. The name Baal, remember, is really associated with pagan worship. So you can already tell just by their names which sort of deities they are attached to. Okay, so Baal Hanan, son of Akbor, succeeded him as king. When Baal Hanan died, Hadar succeeded him as king. The name of the seat of his city was Pau. His wife's name was Mehetabel. She was the daughter of Matred, son of Mezabah. The following are the names of the clans of Esau, individually according to their subdivisions and localities: the clans of Timnah, Alva, Jetheth, Oholibama, Ela, Pinon, Kenaz, Teman, Mibzar, Magdiel, Iram. So 11. These are the clans of the Edomites according to their settlements in their territorial holdings. Esau was the father of the Edomites. Edomites. We continue, of course, later on we'll understand why the Edomites are important in the larger story of the Israelites, because they're one of the tribes God actually permitted them to finish up. So we'll see that later. But in chapter 37, let's tackle Joseph being sold to Egypt.